Hi, Janine.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, everyone. This is Janine. Janine was in the audience tonight waiting for the show to start when the audience warm-up guy who tries to curry favor with the audience by throwing small pieces of chocolate at them hit Janine in the eye. How'd you feel, Janine?
Better now.
How many fingers am I holding up?
10.
Janine, far be it from me to point out anything obvious to you, but CBS are a pretty rich corporation. I don't know much about your big city ways, but I hear tell that where you come from, which is
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles! Why? Don't they have lawyers like Gloria Aldred in Los Angeles? Why, that ambulance-chasing bitch would love this one.
I think I'll give her a call on Monday.
Yeah. Wait, so you're not going to sue, are you?
Nah.
Good. Can you write that down? Would you sign that over there? So, well, that worked out then.
It did?
Yeah.
I got to talk face to face
and
with my very favorite talk show host ever.
Whoa, clearly your judgment is somewhat impaired from your recent injury. So, what do you do for a living?
I work for the FDIC.
What?
And title companies and stuff like that.
You mean you're some kind of legally person?
I wouldn't go that far.
What do you do for them?
On
then?
the fringes.
You're on the fringe of...
On the fringes of the legally people.
What do you do? What is the FDIC?
Oh, I'm not the FDIC.
All right,
I just occasionally work for them.
All right.
All the bad loans, remember?
Oh, so you were aiming for her. It wasn't an accident at all. I'm sorry you got hurt, Janine.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. Janine is fine. CBS cares. Come on.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Subway. Wake up to Subway. Come in before 11 a.m. and get the newest $5 foot-long breakfast sandwich, the Sunrise Subway Melt.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly, everyone. Let your applause and cheering die away quite naturally, as if it were real and actually genuine. And not coerced out of you by some sweaty man throwing candy. Hey, nothing wrong with a sweaty man throwing candy at you on a Friday night. A lot of people pay big money for that. I don't know what this voice is, but I kind of like it. I don't know who the hell I am tonight, but I kind of enjoy it. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Great everywhere. But, let me add a codicil to that, because it is not a great day for two guys in England who were caught, and I am not kidding, running an illegal sperm bank in their basement. I didn't know you needed a license. Boy, I'm in trouble now. The arrest scene at this thing was crazy, though. The police kicked in the door and said, hands up. The guys were like, just one more second, one more second. That's right. A couple of very big movies opening today. The action movie Red opens with Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, and Helen Mirren. And Jackass 3D is opening as well. That'll be good. Starring Johnny Knoxville and that midget that's always running around in his underpants. What's the name of that midget in the underpants again? Oh, yeah, Tom Cruise. Running around. Yeah. Hey, Craig, knock it off! Now, Tom Cruise will never be on this show. I'm kidding. He's on tonight. Well, there he goes. Yeah, missed them. Anyway, Jackass 3D and Red are very different types of movie, of course. I'm talking like William Shatner for some reason. They're very different movies. One has a bunch of dangerous stunts done by people who ought to know better, and the other one's Jackass 3D. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Helen Mirren in a Jackass movie. That would be awesome. That would be... I mean, this one's called Shopping Cart Down the Hill. Please affix an alligator to my nipple. Apparently, in the Jackass 3D, the guys played tetherball with a beehive, which is awesome, except if you're a bee. Then that's not a hilarious stunt. That's like a home invasion. That would be like me turning my ferret hut into a game of whack-a-mole. I know it's whack-a-mole, but I like to say whack-a-mole to imply that I'm somewhat cosmopolitan. You know, whack-a-mole. I would never do that to my ferrets. I do keep ferrets. Oh, yes. People say to me, Craig, get out of our house. And I go, okay, but let's just be clear on one thing. I like ferrets. Do we have a picture of me with my ferrets?
Sexy.
Yeah. That's right. Sometimes I put them down my pants.
In your pants.
In my pants.
In your
In my
pants.
pants.
Your move.
You win this one, Peterson.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. You know, whenever I see the Jackass guys pulling these stunts, I think, well, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you know who first said that? German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, born on this day in 1844. Hey! A segue! See what I did there? I did a segue! I tied Jackass to Nietzsche. See, Nietzsche would love the Jackass movies. He'd be like, Vater sei Turing! Porta potties shouldn't fly! Or perhaps should say. Now, some people pronounce it Nietzsche, others pronounce it Nietzsche. I usually go with what his friends called him, which was Nietzsche Dog. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Craig, wasn't Nietzsche the father of existentialism? I'm thinking, well, he might be. Other people say the father of existentialism was Sartre, or perhaps even Schopenhauer. There's only one way to find out. All three of them should go in the Maury Povich show and take the paternity test. I'm telling you, I'm the father of existentialism. No, you're not. I am. That's a big moustache. Nietzsche had a big moustache. My favourite philosopher is none of these jerks. It's Soren Kierkegaard, the Danish existentialist. Ooh, he's dreamy. Do we have a picture of Kierkegaard? Yeah, look at that, yeah? Kierkegaardus. He also kept ferrets, too. He did. Do we have a picture of Kierkegaard with his ferrets?
Sexy. Sexy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, some people, you know, they don't like me talking about philosophy. They're like, Craig, we're intimidated by philosophy. I'm like, don't be intimidated. Philosophy is actually quite simple. It's just the struggle to answer the most basic questions of life, like where do we come from? Why are we here? What the hell was Brett Favre thinking? Just basic questions. Anyway, I'm talking about Nietzsche. It's his birthday today. Now, his school of philosophy was called something called Weimar Classicism. It's a fancy talk for growing the biggest Baz's moustache possible, really. Get a picture of Nietzsche. Look at that sucker there. Look at that. Yeah, you didn't believe me, but now, look at that thing. Big, giant, whoa. It's like a Nietzsche pet right there.
Nailed it.
Yeah. One of Nietzsche's beliefs, though, was that every person has different sides. You know, free will versus destiny, good versus evil, Mary-Kate versus Ashley. Basically, that's what he was like. And he lamented that how a secularized world causes the death of true meaning. That's what's known as nihilism. Well, I don't believe in nihilism. I'm living in denihilism. You're welcome, people spending your first night in rehab on a Friday night. Can't sleep, watching broadcast TV, all DTing. Ah, you're taking me back there. It's going to be a long weekend for you. I've been there. It's all right. You'll get through it. You're going to sweat, though.
In your pants.
In your pants. Not only in your pants, but, you know, it's worth it. Trust me. Anyway, Nietzsche was famous for a book he wrote in 1882 called The Gay Science, or as I call it, Science! I could talk about Nietzsche all night, but it's commercial time. Oh,
Break me off a piece of ads.
You've been waiting all day to say that, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, that's one of your best ones yet.
Yep.
Yeah. I always think it's a shame to interrupt a monologue about Nietzsche to show commercials, and then I think, nah. No, it's perfect. Or is it? I don't know. What do you think? I look forward to your letters. I don't read them, Jeff reads them. We'll take a break, but when we come back, more skeletons and philosophy.
Tweets and emails are up next.
Twitter, tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, Google Web, Space Code, Twit Zone, Ass Mode, Jigsaw Tweets, und also E-Mails.
Email! Wait a minute, who's out of the door? Hi, Secretariat, everybody! Oh no! Secretariat's down! Get up, Secretariat! Amazing that horse ever won anything, really, isn't it? Well, you got the replay? I don't. Oh, well, okay, let's have a quick look then. Come on. There he goes. Oh. All right, then. Well, I'm sure, you know, after having done that, there's no way that horse would want to go, oh, no, I can't. All right.
Sexy.
Sexy indeed. Welcome back to the show, everybody, where it's all Nietzsche all the time. All right, let's see. This is from Mary in Livingston in New Jersey, who says, Dear Craig, I've been experiencing a lot of deja vu lately. Has this ever happened to you? Do you think it's weird? Hey, it has. I do. This is from Mary in Livingston, New Jersey.
Sexy.
Indeed. Who's that?
Tweets and emails are up
Oh, no!
next.
Now shut up. Looks like the ass is having a very hard time tonight.
In your
In your
pants.
pants. This is from Katrine in Fredrikstad in Norway. Wow. She says, Dear Craig, is it true that you and Jeff are friends in real life, or is it just a showbiz act? No, we're real friends, right, Jeff?
Yep.
Yeah, we go out all the time. We like to go to a club called
In your
pants.
Sexy.
It sure is. We go there and we order great drinks, and then we pour them
In your
in your
pants.
pants.
Ow.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, that's enough. This is from James in Glasgow. Dear Craig, is it still the custom for the man to pay the bill for a dinner date? If so, what happens if they're gay? It's very simple. Then the top pays. It's very simple. You know what? That's actually true.
Your move.
It is. That's true. That's polite in gay society. I'm just telling you in case you're ever out for dinner and you're gay. Which sometimes happens. We have to take a break because of why? Oh yeah, commercials. When we come back, I really want to discuss Nietzsche tonight. My first guest tonight is the co-host of a new daytime talk show called The Talk, which is premiering October the 18th on CBS. Oh. Take a look at this.
If you guys didn't like what I was wearing, would you tell me?
No.
So I'm not even going to ask you then, because I know I'm not going to get a straight answer from you. Why not?
Go ahead.
Isn't it a girlfriend's responsibility to tell another girlfriend, Julie, you know, those fatigues, they look terrible on you?
I mean, you say, look, please tell me the truth, and then when they tell you the truth, you feel like crap.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why did you have to tell me that? I was feeling good before you told me. I don't think you can win with that situation.
It's going to be a bit of a ride, I think. Please welcome Julie Chen, everybody. Julie Chen. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you for whispering that I look sensational.
You do look sensational.
Was it the truth, or was it what you think I want to hear?
Look, you're a very good-looking woman wearing a black dress and your hair's combed. To me, that is sensational.
I love you, Craig.
That's
I
the
love you.
truth. Hey, you're a good-looking woman. You're all dressed up. You get your lipstick on. I'm like, yeah.
Thank you. It takes work, you know?
But what you were saying, what Sharon Osbourne was saying is true, though. You don't want to get into that situation.
Well, you don't want to be in that situation, but I'm one of the few women that want to hear the truth.
Now, all women think they're one of the few women that want to hear the truth.
But she does have a point. Once they tell you the truth, and if it's, hurtful, then you do feel like crap. But I don't want to, I don't want to repeat a bad fashion mistake. I want to be told, not my favorite. You have better. There are ways of doing
to do it. Yes, men can teach you this. Because look, does this look good on me? When it doesn't, you go, well, that's all you need to do.
That's all you need to do.
Well,
loud and clear.
Yeah, there you go.
Loud and clear.
Does my ass look fat in this? A beat? No. That's all you have to do.
Very good.
Beat. Now, if you say, no way, then it's fine. But if it's the truth, you go, no.
Ooh, that hesitation seemed like 10 years.
That's how you do it. That's how you that's how you help the ladies out. I'm just saying.
Well,
CBS cares.
gotta love Jeff.
Oh, Jeff is great, yeah. Hey, this show looks a little familiar.
Say it.
Well,
Say it, Craig.
a little bit. Why is it different from The View? Except that you're all still talking to each other.
Well, we only just started.
Yeah,
we'll see.
No.
2 reasons. I feel as if The View, as of the last 2 or 3 years, has gotten so political. There are times I tune in and I think, am I watching Crossfire or The View? It's gotten very far away from what it started out to be.
Right, which was kind of Yenta fun chat. Yeah.
Which is what we want to be.
Yeah.
And what the second thing that makes our show.
By the way,
there's room.
I kind of think that would be a good title for a show, wouldn't it?
Yenta Chat.
Yenta Fun Chat.
Oh, Yenta Fun Chat.
Welcome to Yenta Fun Chat, everybody. Love the shoes.
But I think, you know what I think the biggest difference is between our show and The View?
What?
Is the personalities.
Yes.
The women make the show. For example, when Whoopi or Barbara take a day off and someone else fills in,
yeah,
it's a different show on The View.
I know, and when they have Anderson Cooper there, I'm like, who's kidding who here?
Commentary.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm like, I think we know who's paying for dinner. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So, but you know what? It's not just a show for women. I honestly feel if you, as a guy, tuned into our show, you'd learn a thing or two about why women are the way we are. And you will learn how women think.
Yeah, you're laboring
know?
you're laboring under the misapprehension that men care. Well, no, here's the thing. It's not that we don't care. It's not that we don't care. I misspoke.
Pretend.
No, it's not that. It's not that we don't care. It's just that we like to get by on the minimum amount possible. For example, if a woman, let's take the example of Spanx, right? Spanx,
Yes.
with the ladies wear Spanx. I know they do.
Oh, yes, we do.
That's all I want to know. I don't want to know how they work, how they go on, or what they look like.
This show's not for you, then.
Exactly.
It is not for you. You will understand why girls need girl weekends, girlfriend getaway weekends, because this show feels like that.
Right.
It's a gab fest, and we talk about everything that you guys don't want to talk about.
Like what?
Like Spanx.
Yeah.
How do they work?
Yeah.
What works better than Spanx?
What does work better than Spanx?
A corset.
See, now that's interesting, because a corset, I'm kind of like, all right.
Maybe this show is for you.
Do you know, I think what it is because a corset's got the kind of, whereas a Spanx is just kind of like,
I think some men wear Spanx.
Oh, I know some men wear Spanx. That's why I hug everybody that comes out here. That's why I hug the guests. I'm like, oh, Spanx. Drew Carey, Spanx. He hasn't lost any weight at all, just really good Spanx.
I gotta find those Spanx then. Truth, have you ever tried to try on a pair of Spanx?
No.
Our producer, I won't say his name because we have 2 male producers. One tried to put on a pair to figure out, like, to get in our heads. He nearly suffocated himself. A true story. He's like, I nearly killed myself trying to see what you women go through putting on this space
Is that what
thing.
you said? Did you catch him wearing women's clothing?
Well,
And he said,
maybe.
I'm like, oh, I'm trying to figure out what women go through. That's what I say when I get caught.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's all right. How are things with the baby? What age is your baby now, Charlie?
Oh, the baby just turned 1 a couple of weeks
Ooh,
ago.
walking then?
No, not yet. On
All
the
right.
verge, you know, walking with assistance, holding onto the side of the couch or the coffee table.
Oh, I'm much like his father. Oh!
He is watching right now from his office.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
yeah.
lads, CBS Cares. I think you're awesome, dude.
I'm not saying a thing. But we had a lovely birthday party. It was small. I just, you know, I was struggling with what do I want to do for his first birthday? And,
Right.
at one point I said to my husband, like, oh, maybe we should, like, get a petting zoo. And he looked at me with disdain and he said, that is so Hollywood. And I said, it is. It's kind of gross. And I said, but think of the pictures. And then at the end of the day, I said, you know what? I want only the same people who are at the hospital. You, me, my mom, and my dad. And Charlie, and that was it. And Charlie,
Really?
he was at the
At the petting zoo?
in our dining room at the head of the table. We put Charlie in his high chair, and then me, my mom, my dad, and my husband Leslie all had little party hats on, and it was so cute. Charlie knew it was his day because he was at the head and holding
I'll tell you
court.
what, that's right. I'll give you $25 if you give me a picture of Les with a party hat on.
Oh, you are on.
Yeah?
But you can't show it on the show.
I'll give you $50 if I can show it on the show.
Deal.
Julie Chen, everybody, we'll be right back. My next guest is in the Modern Family show, which is the big hit on the Wednesday nights on ABC. Take a look at this.
We're gonna make this fun. Turn it into a game. Whoever stays unplugged the longest wins.
Not what I had in mind, Phil.
What do we win?
What do you want?
I want a new computer.
Done.
We're gonna get them off of electronics with the promise of more electronics.
I want chicken pot pie.
Hey, chicken.
I want a car.
No way!
Done.
Getting a car.
Yeah, fun, right?
We cannot afford a 3rd car.
Relax, they're never gonna last as long as us.
Oh, honey, don't take this the wrong way, but I have almost no faith in you.
Please welcome Ty Burrell, everybody. Ty Burrell. I was just checking to see if you were wearing Spanx.
I just
Ty,
had to
that's
pull
all.
up my Spanx. You may also recognize my lower half as the backside of Secretariat.
Well, an honor to meet you, sir. Very well done.
Thank you.
I think I know where the Emmy's going this year.
Yes, sir.
As usual, it'll go to the biggest horse's ass in show business.
Yay.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Yeah,
Thank
you good? Yeah, all
Yes.
right, all right. Did you ever dress up as a lady?
Gosh, I think my first role ever was as a overweight angel, female angel. When I was, yes, for a Christmas pageant.
Now, was this a Christmas pageant you just made up when you got caught wearing the clothes?
Yeah. I was like, it's my Christmas pageant.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
Where was that then? Where are you from?
I'm from Oregon.
Shut up.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Southern Oregon.
Southern Oregon? Wait.
Come on. He's wearing a headset.
It's quite, I imagine Oregon to be quite rural. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Really? Did you have a cow growing up?
We had no business having a cow, but we did have a cow because.
Did you ever take that cow to market and exchange it for magic beans?
This is how we were just ill-informed enough that we might have tried.
Really?
Yeah.
You really did have a cow?
We really did. We had a cow, we had a pig, but we were like really ridiculously unprepared to live in the country. And people, you know, we were not rich either, so we couldn't pay somebody to take care of it. So we just take out like a ham sandwich and be like,
not to a pig. That's like, oh.
I know. Like, here's a slushie. I hope this produces some milk.
Well, no, they can't hold the slushies because of the no thumbs.
Well, now
yeah,
I know.
You know. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's terrible. So why did your parents decide to go rural? Is that the thing they wanted?
Well, we bought a country store. We actually bought a country store in a town of 200.
Wow.
My dad wanted to be closer to his family, which they all lived out in the country, and so we moved out to this country store, and we.
Are you a member of some weird religious cult?
No, but they were out there.
I bet they were.
They really were.
Yeah.
They really were. Every day there'd be like somebody'd march by. There'd be a religion marching by, then some neo-Nazis, then some hippies.
Sounds like Oregon to me. Yeah.
Right. Just sit out front and watch.
Now, is this where you did the theater then in the town of 200 people? The Christmas party?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's where I started my life as a woman.
Yeah. Do you still do that? Dress up as a lady sometimes?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
A little bit, yeah. Spanks or a corset? What do you think? Not for you to wear, but like to see on a lady.
I was thinking personally, I think I'd go with the corset.
Yeah, corset, I think
right?
so too. Yeah.
Classy.
Yeah,
it's a touch of class.
Things. And then you kind of think that maybe it's like a saloon gal from the Old West.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how are things in the modern family? You're working with Julie there, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I love Julie so much. She's amazing.
She dresses a lady every day.
Yes, every day of her life. But she also has worn the Spanx.
Oh, I'm sure.
And she said
all the actresses.
She said it was a nightmare.
Yeah,
it was the worst thing ever. But she's the best teammate ever.
Yeah.
I love her.
She smells lovely. I've noticed that when she was here. She smells like a funny lavendery smell.
She tells me I don't smell of anything.
Do you mind if I smell you?
No, have a smell. I don't know.
It's like you're not there. Hold on.
I don't know how to interpret that.
That's the weirdest thing ever. Are you like some kind of vampire? Yeah.
I think I smell like a vaporous apparition.
Yeah, well, wait, one more. No, nothing.
It's a tough thing to interpret. Like, I want to smell like something, even if it's bad.
No.
I think I do.
No.
You gotta make a stand somewhere.
No. Smell is not the place to make a stand.
Really?
No, go for something else. Try a political stance or something about, be anti-masturbation or something. Do that.
Well, we all know I'm very staunchly anti-masturbation.
Ah, you surprise me.
Yes.
That would explain the complete lack of smell, though. Okay, grossest moment on the show, everyone. Yeah. So where do you make this Modern Family show then? Over at Fox?
Yeah, we're over at Fox.
That's pretty good over there. They got The Simpsons over there. Do you ever run into any of The Simpsons?
Occasionally, but they're kind of jerks.
They've changed a bit since they got
really
famous.
Have.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of animated finger sandwiches and Avion. And...
Finger sandwiches?
Animated diva food?
Yeah. Have you become, because the show's a big success, have you become a complete jerk since the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that was a reference from my own plate of finger sandwiches in
Now,
the trailer.
what is a finger sandwich? Is that a sandwich that...
It's something with, like, the crust cut off, just very specific.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Do they have them at CBS? Do they have finger sandwiches? No, we don't really have them. We just do kind of like pies.
Is that like this big CVS parties or just a big pile of pies?
Pie. Yeah. And then Andy Rooney comes in and just like goes nuts, spits on everything. Like, this is mine. This is mine. Yeah. Hey, fancy an awkward pause? I haven't had one for a night or two.
No, that'd be great. I'd be for that.
With or without harmonica?
Maybe with, or maybe without.
Without?
Let's make it really awkward.
Ooh, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Hi.
Originally, I'm from, oh, you didn't ask. Water sports and macrame. You didn't ask that either.
Is that a sex thing?
Sorry.
It's going pretty well, though. They all
Very well.
Well, we're done here.
Can I get an exit a harmonica? Play me out.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
That was fragmented.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a fragmented play me out if you want.
Right.
Do you want your own harmonica? I'll give you a free harmonica because I like you.
I would love that.
Yeah, sure. Look, because I like you. That awkward pause would lead the thing on. Look, this harmonica, please accept it courtesy of me.
Wow.
And it's engraved. It says on it, Modern Family Season 1, well done.
Wow. Very prescient.
Yeah. Ty Burrell, everybody, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is here to perform Pretty Good at Drinking Beer from his album Enjoy Yourself. What the hell, Billy? Getting all watery from? Is it a wet t-shirt competition when the album's over? It's lucky he's good. Please welcome the very talented Billy Currington, everybody. Billy Currington.
I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I'm not made for paving long roads. I ain't cut out to climb high-line poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I'm not the type to work in a bank. I'm no good at slapping on paint. Don't have a knack for making motors crank, no, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightline, I love my Bud Light. I like them cold and tall. I ain't much for mowing thick grass. I'm too slow for working too fast. I don't do windows, so honey, don't ask, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Go get it. Well, maybe I'm not known for doing a lot, but I do my best work when the weather's hot. Oh, I'm pretty good at drinking beer. So hand me one more, that's what I'm here for. I'm built for having a ball. I love the nightlife, I love my Bud Light. I like them cold and tall. I wasn't born for digging deep holes. I'm not made for paving long roads. I ain't cut out to climb high-line poles, but I'm pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer. Oh, hand me one more, boy. That's right.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
If you take anything away from this show tonight, take away the knowledge that Soren Kierkegaard enjoyed the company of ferrets. Do you have a picture of Soren with his ferrets? Good night, everybody.